Making water that glows under the influence of a black light or fluorescent light is an interesting and entertaining activity for children to perform. Here's how you do it. Take a highlighter, use a needle nose pliers to pull the end off, and then reach in and grab the reservoir that holds the highlighter ink. It comes out very easily. Then using a scissors, cut the thin plastic sleeve that holds the gauze that acts as a reservoir for the highlighter ink. Open it up, and you can use gloves if you want to avoid getting your fingers pink, and then simply soak it in the water. Massaging this will get more of the highlighter ink into the water and produce a brighter glow. Let's turn off the lights and turn on the ultraviolet light and see how well it works. And here's what it looks like. I've set the camera setting so that it's recording this at the same color and brightness that you would see if you were here in person. I was curious to see if increasing the amount of highlighter dye would make the water glow brighter. It would seem obvious that it would. So what I did, this one has the ink from one highlighter, this from 2, this from 4, and this one from 6. You can see by the time we got up to 6, there was so much highlighter dye in it that it was actually causing it to foam up a little bit. Each was put into a glass with 12 ounces of water. And right off the bat, I noticed one difference. The one with 2 and the one with 6 have a darker, almost a tea-like color compared to the ones with 1 and 4. And what I noticed is that about 1 out of every 5 highlighters, when I opened the reservoir up, it had a dark color to it, like they had mixed the dye incorrectly, or perhaps some mold had gotten in there, and I think that's what caused this darker color. So let's turn off the lights and turn on the black light and see if any of these glow brighter than the others. And the answer is yes. Well, sort of. The glass with the ink from 4 highlighters is definitely brighter than the one with just 1 highlighter. But the ones with 2 and 6 highlighters are actually dimmer. What I think is happening is that the one with 2 and the one with 6 were those glasses that had highlighters with dark reservoirs in them. I think something went wrong with the ink in that one and it poisoned the results. So my advice is that if you want to do this experiment, look at the highlighter before you mix it with the water. If you hold it up to the light and it looks dark instead of bright yellow as you look through it, don't use that one, because I think that one's not going to give as good a results. It seems obvious that the more you use, at least up to 4, as long as it's not from a highlighter that looks dark on the inside, the brighter it's going to be. But it's not a whole lot brighter. The one with 4 is maybe twice as bright as the one with 1. So you have a situation where you're putting in an awful lot more work and not getting much out of it. Water dyed with highlighter is not the only thing you can use for making glowing water. This middle glass is filled with plain tonic water, the type that has real quinine in it. It also glows. I thought it'd be interesting to see how bright it is compared to the highlighter water. It's obviously not as bright, but it has a more pleasant, more natural light blue or cyan color. I hope you found this video helpful, and as always, thanks for watching.